Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking. That is very well defended. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Alexis Sanchez. He's at his best when he's taking on his man, using his quick feet and close control to turn opposition defences. His skill set means he can play pretty much anywhere in attack, but I also like the fact, Peter, that he doesn't neglect his defensive duties. Getting into opponents' faces and shutting them down, that's a big part of what he does.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Oh, good-looking ball. Now he's off and running. And here's Joelinton in the series. Tries to pass it through. Joelinton receives it in a wide position. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries one from range. Tapsoba. Over to the other side. Estoril replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Ricci. Still goalless.
PSV definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Dovbyk was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Showing good feet. And it's Soboslai. Passing is crisp. In the city! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. That's a throw. Jordi Alba. Pass somewhat off target. And he cuts out the supply. That has not gone well. Looking to play him in. Burkhardt. And the shot! And that is well cleared. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rudiger. This is a promising build-up. For Szoboszlai. Joelinton. Lang. It's a pretty loose pass. Joelinton. Szoboszlai. Fred. He's had a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Great defending, strong and determined. Schlotterbeck. Szoboszlai. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Szoboszlai. Burkhardt. Dovbik. And it's Ritchie. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, here we go. Goal! PSV! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Good ball over the top. Lang. And that was nowhere near his best.
Estoril truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Ryerson. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Soboslai. And it's Joelinton. Looking for options for movement. Estoril with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Soboslai plays it short, cuts it back. That has been knocked clear. Now this could be... And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. PSV has the chance to go the other way. And he's heaved it away. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Estoril currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we get things going again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Can he get on the end of it? Chance! Rijkaard. Now Ritchie. Jordi Alba. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Soboslai with a definite foul there. Soboslai. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can they get him away? Stood up well to him there. Rudiger. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely weighted ball, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Joelinton, Burkhardt. PSV needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Estoril still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Burkhardt. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Estoril are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Another pass just keeps it. He'll try from distance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Lang. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely feet. He's in a great shoot! And the ball's it's fallen kindly here. And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
So we have movement on both benches.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
That's good play. And it's Joelinton. Oh, shooting chance! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Estoril are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Estoril really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Schlotterbeck. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking for the run. Burkhardt. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Quick shot at goal! And a truly agonising miss.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Vai-se proceder a uma substituição.
Estoril have opted to make another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he welcomes it in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Chance to shoot! Gerrard. Estoril have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And he can clear it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Gerrard for Szoboszlai. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Rudiger.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Some really good ball movement. Passing is crisp and sharp. Decent chance! Oh, good finish. We thought they were done, but never say never.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Aos 90 minutos de jogo, com a camisola número 10. Vai-se proceder a uma substituição. O número 41. Número 17.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
2 minutos de compensação.
2 minutes to be added on. This is a promising build-up. Not the most accurate pass. Rodgers. Gerrard. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Burkhardt picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always